Hi everyone. So this is a data visualization where we are going to evaluate performance of Envoy Air using Tableau. So just a short description about Envoy Air. Envoy Air is a wholly owned subsidiary of American Airlines Group, operating more than 185 aircraft on 1,000 daily flights to over 150 destinations. Talking about the data is about 1.3 million records of real-time airline data collected from the BTS website, that is the Bureau of Transportation Statistics. So yeah, here in the first visualization, we have calculated, we have found the correlation between departure delay and arrival delay. As we can see, uh, the departure delay and arrival delay show a positive linear relationship. That is, whenever there is a departure delay, we can also expect an arrival delay. And this is the total number of Envoy Air flights from origin. And we can see the top five airports are Chicago, Dallas, Los Angeles, Miami, and New York, JFK. So based on these origin from where Envoyer is operating, we have tried to find the competitor, and here we have found the competitor to be United Airlines, that is represented by MQ, and Envoyer is represented by UA. This visualization which shows the total number of flights operating from origin. Here the size represents the number of flights, and we can see that blue represents United Airlines and orange represents Envoy Air. And Envoy Air is spread out through the west coast as well as the east coast, but United Airlines is operating majorly in the Chicago and the Dallas area. This is delays at origin on a daily basis. We have calculated both departure delay and arrival delay, and the delay is calculated in minutes. We can see that in this United Airlines has a higher rate of both departure delay and arrival delay. So this is aggregated on a weekly basis. Even in this, we see the same trend. And this is on a monthly basis. This is on a quarterly basis, and finally on a yearly basis. It is clear that United Airlines has higher delays at origin when compared to Envoy Air. So this is total taxi time versus total flight time, and the actual flight time is divided into groups, 30 minutes per group, and we have 12 groups. So this shows on a quarterly basis. Yeah. And this is total taxi time out for versus departure delay group, and total taxi time in was arrival delay group. And here the delay group is 15 minutes per group, and we have 12 groups. It is aggregated on a monthly basis. So interestingly, when we take the total taxi time in and total taxi time out, we can see that Envoy Air has a slightly higher rate of delays when compared to United Airlines. And this is the on time performance for both departure and arrival. And we have calculated for Envoy Air and United Airlines. So this is calculated for 12 months, and we can see how this has been this increasing over each month. And here we have a network graph depicting the routes for Envoy Air and United Airlines. And so when we look at the flight routes for United Airlines, it is very clear that United Airlines has its hub centered around Chicago, Dallas, Miami, and JFK. Whereas Envoy Air is spread out throughout the United States, and it is operating on both East Coast as well as the West Coast. And this is again a network graph depicting the major airports. And here we have the reason for delay, which is like divided into five categories as late aircraft, carrier delay, NAS delay, weather delay, and security delay. And on the left hand side, we can see the delay performance for Envoy Air, and right hand side we can see for United Airlines. In all the categories, we can see that Envoy Air has higher delay rate when compared to United Airlines. So going for conclusion and recommendation, based on the real-time data collected from the BTS website, we have analyzed the following. Peak delays based on days, weeks, months, quarter, and year. Delay contributors such as taxi time, carrier, weather, security, and late airport. The efficiency of Envoy Air based on the actual flight time and calculated computer time. On-time performance of Envoy Air using the frequency of flights from major airports. Calculated the efficiency of other airlines based on the previous factors. Observe the closest competitors with respect to the calculated efficiency, derived an arrival and departure frequency for Envoy Air. Going ahead with recommendations, based on the competitor selected and based on our analysis and dashboards with the competitor airline, that is United Airlines, we would recommend that travelers utilize United Airlines because they have a higher performance level than Envoy Air. So that is the end of the data visualization of Envoy Air performance in Tableau. Thank you.